Hey, I'm Sarah the gardener, and I have a cold. I feel really miserable, but the sun's shining and it's really cool. And so it's the first day of the last month of autumn, so we are in the 1st of May, and I'm having to make my own cup of tea. Hubby the gardener's away on business. Now, I don't often get time at home completely on my own. The kids are at school, he's away, and so I can just work all day and not worry too much about what's going on. So I've created a bit of a list, and so I'm going to work through it as fast as I can and get as much done as I can without exhausting myself. So I have a few things to do. First, I got sent this thing here. This is from Child Fund, and it's a Gunny sack garden, and so I'm going to put it together so that we can, it's basically when you buy a gift for life for people in developing countries, this is one of the items that you can buy, and it's so that mothers in Kenya are able to grow their own food for their own children in something as small and as portable as a sack garden. And so I shall be emulating that and then blogging about it and sharing about it to have my gunny sack garden. I don't think I need to fill it just yet with soil, and I will share with you when I do, because first I have to plant the seeds they gave me. They gave me some New Zealand spinach. So I shall put that in some seed raising mix and give it a bit of a whirl, get some seedlings going up. So that's my first priority. You might be able to see behind me, the greenhouse is a bit of a bomb site. So I need to clean that. I really do. Although I hate cleaning. Much rather be planting and getting my hands dirty. And then I want to sow some more cover crops and get the garden ticking over, because it's not going to get any warmer. So this will be the last opportunity for that heat to come through and support my cover crops. And I also want to sow some flowers, because in my haste to plant my flower garden in the spring, I noticed there was quite a few of them that can be sown in the autumn. So we have larkspur, can be sown in the autumn, cornflower, Drosophila, carnations, Aquilegia, Granny's bonnets, and my absolute favourite for a scruffy looking plant, the smell is incredible, night scented stock. I mean, they all work well enough having been sown in the spring, but if I can have an excuse to sow seeds now, I'm going to take it. It's also the right time to sow sweet peas, so I bought a couple today. This one has got the most fragrant of all written on it, so I have to have it. And this one just looked really intriguing. It's called licorice, and it's purple, so I can't wait to see what that looks like. And then I've also bought some turnips. And I couldn't help myself. I bought some freesias for $4. Who can resist freesias for $4? So it says very fragrant. So yeah, so I've got some things to plant, and I may or may not take down the tomatoes. They are looking pretty manky, but we'll see how we go. And then finally, I need to harvest peas and peppers and a few other bits and bobs. So it's a full day. It's only a short list, but it's a full day. So I should really get on. Drink my tea. Okay, so come with me, and I'm going to plant my leeks, because that's been a long time coming. It should have been done weeks ago. So yeah, join me in the garden today and see how we do. Okay, so we've got the spinach. Look how big those seeds are. Can you see that? They're pretty big. Anyway, so I'll just plop them in. Oh, can't count. Right. Quite deep, they're quite big. Alright, spinach. Right, now what have we got? Labels, didn't prepare enough. Now, for my labels, they're actually just old plastic milk bottle that's been cut up. You can see that. And then I just use a permanent marker pen. And then at the end of each season, I just wash them off with methylated spirits, cleans the label up of any disease and wipes away the words. And it seems to last quite well. I've got a large tub of them. So that's how I label them. Now the other trick I do, if I can remember my alphabet, is I actually sow my seeds in alphabetical order, so that if anything untoward happens, then I at least know vaguely what I have. So that would be Aquilegia, Carnation, Cornflower, Drosophila, Larkspur, Night Scented Stock. Okay, let's get on with planting these. Okay, now what I have here is two things I want to bring into the greenhouse. One is a Cape gooseberry, or a ground cherry. It's got quite a few different names, and I just love them, and so the frost will kill them. So I found a seedling and I just popped it in over here just until I managed to find the time to get out here. And the other thing I have is tomato. Now I don't even know what variety it is, but we shall see. So I'll overwinter a tomato in the greenhouse. They grow a lot slower in the greenhouse, you don't get as high a yield, but it is nice for a little bit of summer in the middle of winter. So I'm just going to dig them up and put them in pots. There's one, that's the ground cherry or the Cape gooseberry. And it won't stay in this pot. This is an intermediary pot. I'll probably end up putting it in a bucket or something in about a month or so. Right. Okay, so before I bring this into the greenhouse, I just want to check it for disease and stuff and pests, because we don't want any late season pests and disease. And then I'll pinch out any laterals as well. So actually we could do without that branch. I'll pinch that out. Maybe that one as well. Just to give it, and then I can bury it deeper and have a stronger stem. Right, that appears to be a lateral. See, if you didn't know, these are the laterals. Can you see that one coming out of the elbow of the plant? And that will give a bit of, it's a more manageable plant if you take the laterals out, because it's good for airflow and things like that. And that leaf looks a bit manky, so I'll take that off. So, and maybe just that one, because there we go. So there's my tomato plant, and it's got no mouldy marks. It's got no pests. There's no evidence of disease, because I would hate to bring it into my greenhouse and bring pest and disease in there, because that would be terrible. I know it looks pretty healthy to me. Right, I don't even know what variety it is, so just put a little bit of straw at the bottom and then plant them up deeply. So you can see roots are already, there's roots trying to already grow. And there's my overwintering tomato plant. I hope it's one of the nice ones. So we had a storm come through here the other day, the other weekend, and it blew all my leeks over. They're all leaning over. I'm not impressed, but that's okay. I can sow some more. Right. Here we go. So that's my links. I might sow some more, but we'll see. Right, what I'm going to do next. What was on the list? Okay, this is where the cucumbers and the melons were. There's still a cucumber plant over there, but I don't think he's actually going to give me any more cucumbers, so I'll pull him out. Now, the next bed to go in here is the leafy greens. How would we do that? Okay. So it makes sense to sow a cover crop of lupins for the leafy greens because that will add the nitrogen back into the soil. So I'll just do that now. Maybe I'll plant the cucumber in the greenhouse and see if we get cucumbers in the winter. I've got nothing to lose. Waste not, want not, I say. And look, there's even a baby cucumber. This went really well, but I think this one's finished. The other one's still going. save a lot of space by growing zucchini up a pole, but make it a sturdy one. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm going to plant in here as a cover crop is a double job, because it's going to act as a mulch in the summer, because I'm going to grow wheat. So this is just chicken food that I've stolen. So, but it works really well. I've done it for a few years now. Keeps the weeds down, because wheat is allelopathic, which means it stops other weeds coming along, and it works great as a mulch. Now I had to go inside and wash my hands. Super excited. The postie came. He brought me a parcel. This is so cool. I've been waiting for this. Oh, that's got all those things. There we go. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. So this is from my friend, my new friend Linda Lee, that I met when I was in America, and this is her new book, the CSA cookbook. But what I like about it, it's no waste recipes. It uses everything. So, and it's got beautiful photographs through it, and it's just an amazing book, and I'm really excited to have a copy. Wait to start cooking. Oh my gosh. So this is a really cool book, and it's beautifully photographed, and yeah, you can find her blog as well. She's the Garden Betty, so she's easy to find. Check it out. Now back to the garden. So we have peas. This will be a nice activity in front of the fire, shelling peas. I think we're going to need a fire. It might be cold tonight. Peppers of varying degrees of hotness. tomatoes, end of season manky ones. Yum. Well, it was a fabulous day in the garden. I got a lot of things done that I've been meaning to do for a really long time, which is really good. Although there's only one thing on my list I haven't been able to cross off, and that's clean the greenhouse. But tomorrow's another day, or maybe next week. Cleaning is so boring. Anyway, but I will do it. But for now, it's been a long day, and the kids will be home from school soon, and I just want to go inside and read my new cookbook. But for now, I'm just going to have a break and have some chocolate. Oh, because I can. Because we're not eating local anymore. It's over. It was a really good experience, and you can find out all about it on my blog. But for now, I'm eating chocolate. Oh, how I have missed chocolate. So thanks for watching. Come again next time, and maybe it will be a greenhouse cleaning episode. Until then, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my updates, especially if I forget to post it in some of the places that you may expect to find it. And take care. Get these inside.